everyone. I'm Jonathan Borth, professional fitness trainer here at the Cooper Fitness Center. Today I'm going to be going over some cardiovascular exercise options that are just different than the typical, long, slow duration stuff you'd see on the treadmill or the rower. We're going to be going over some more dynamic, more resistance training exercises that you can incorporate into your cardiovascular program. Now, there's many different ways to do a lunge. Okay, first off, you can either go body weight, or if you have some kind of weight or implement, we can hold that. Okay, the first way we're going to talk about is the forward lunge. So I'm going to hold this in my goblet hold here. We're stepping forward, coming back up. We want to have a nice, easy slow down here so we don't smack our knee off the floor. We can alternate legs. Second option, we go reverse lunge. It's going to be same thing. We're just stepping backwards instead of forward. Okay, stepping backwards is going to be more glute focused, whereas going forward is going to be more quad and knee focused. Third way we can incorporate the lunge is by doing lateral lunge. Okay, again, we can alternate sides here. We just want to make sure as we go down that we're sitting our hips back so that we don't end up tilted forward so far as we're going, okay? And then the last variation of the lunge I'm going to show you is a jump lunge. Okay, I would recommend no weight on this to start, but we'll go here, down, little jump, and we're just switching our feet in the air. Second exercise we'll be talking about here is the med ball slam. Okay, now this is a great exercise for your cardiovascular program because you're able to do a lot of repetitions easily and quickly. So for the medicine ball slam, what you'll do is we'll hold in front of the chest. We're going to come up high, way overhead. Okay, we're going to squat down first, then we'll slam it onto the floor as hard as we can. Okay, you'll catch it off the bounce and we'll go right back up into the next repetition. All right, the third exercise I'm going to show you today is the skater hop or skater jumps. Okay, this is really good for, again, kind of getting as many reps in as we can during a certain amount of time. Okay, we'll be going side to side again here. Okay, so for this, we bring one foot behind the other leg. Okay, that's going to give us something to have some momentum out to the side. So we come out, land. Okay, we want to try to be nice and smooth on these hops before we really worry about how fast or how far out we're getting. If you feel the balance on that is a little difficult, what we can do is when we come to the side, we tap that back foot on the floor, and that way you just have that second point of contact with the ground so we don't lose our balance. So the last exercise I'm going to show you here today is going to be a bear position hold or bear position, other variations of that. So when we're in our position, we're going to have our hands right underneath our shoulders, our knees right underneath our hips, back flat, and we're going to be pulling our belly button in towards our spine. Okay, so again, we come down, hands under shoulders, knees under hips, belly button up, and we're just going to lift knees up off the floor about an inch. We're just going to hold right there like we're doing a plank. We want to hold that until it gets kind of difficult and challenging to keep that belly button pulled up. Now, a variation to make that a little more challenging would be you're in that same position, except while we're holding, we're going to go ahead and tap our hand to the opposite shoulder. Okay. If you do that, you're going to feel your core really light up. You just want to make sure we're keeping our hips nice and steady so we're not getting a whole lot of rotation there. Okay, and then the last variation I really like of this position is the bear crawl. Okay, so again, we in that same starting position, except this time we're going to step one hand and the opposite foot together. Okay, so we're up, we step right hand, left foot, and then left hand, right foot. Okay, now you can keep going, or you can just go short distance forward and back, but we just want to make sure again, we're keeping back flat, hips stable, so we're not rotating all over the place. Now you might be asking yourself, how am I going to incorporate these in cardiovascular exercise? Don't I need to be counting reps and weights and all this? Well, no. So what we'll have you do is we're going to go each exercise, we're going to do it for 1 minute, except maybe that bear hold, you might need to break that down into 30 seconds or so. But we're going to go for that work period of about 1 minute, 30 seconds, and then after we do that exercise, we'll have a rest period of about 30 seconds where we're just going to catch our breath, get ready for the next exercise, and then once that 30 seconds is up, we'll hit the next exercise for that 1 minute, and then we just go through in that interval fashion. And if you go probably 4 or 5 rounds on that, a minute on each one of those exercises, I guarantee you your heart's going to be beating and you'll have gotten a good cardiovascular workout.